I had to go through a tapping session with myself at 1 o'clock in the morning because I was realizing I was bumping up against a lot of things, and it was my time, my space now to clear it. Hey, welcome back to the Let Go Movement podcast. My name is Acacia, and around here we are sharing what it's like to live well, let go, and keep showing up for the life that you are creating and want. Our journeys are unique, they're layered, they're nuanced, and they're never a one-size-fits-all. I'm here sharing what's helping myself, what's helping my clients, and what's possible when we stop holding on to what we were never meant to carry. Let's get into the episode. Okay, I have to take a second to shout out my You Always Were collection, because if you're here listening to this podcast, you're probably a little bit like me. The black sheep, the one who doesn't quite fit into all the boxes, the one who's always done life a little differently, and be honest, thank God for that. This brand is a reminder you were always magical. You were always meant to be a little extra, a little rebellious, and a little whole lot you. It's cozy, it's fun, it's wearable energy. I've got a signature tee, sweatshirt, candles, and some other few goodies on the site. So if you want to rep that energy, check it out. I'll link it below. You always were. Okay, back to the episode. Hey. Okay, so a little impromptu recording here. I don't know where my tripod is, but I was like, you know what? I'm downloading it. I'm just going to keep it authentic. So here we go. I don't talk about my healing sessions that I'm going through, like currently, as in like last night, as in my recording this. I had to go through a tapping session with myself at 1 o'clock in the morning because I was realizing I was bumping up against a lot of things, and it was my time, my space now to clear it. And so what was coming up was the link between money and receiving, the link between receiving love and having financial success, and how I've learned that it is stressful to receive love and support and time from somebody when they're stressed about money. Now, this is something that I've grown up with, and I'm sure so many people have. Like, I am definitely not the only one. Financial stress is a huge thing, issue, whatever. It's huge. It's embedded in a lot of us. And when financial stress is then met with a resistance from somebody giving you attention or love or support, like their time, essentially, it starts to build in you this program and this belief that you aren't worthy of that, because either you're not worthy to give it and receive it because you don't have the financial ease, and then you're not willing to have it and receive it and it be reciprocated if someone you are trying to show love with, have intimacy with, be in their space and their time is having financial stress. So this is coming up in my household the other night. And I've worked with women through this themselves, where we've had to unravel the tie between intimacy and financial success. And it is entangled, and it is woven quite intricately and uniquely to each person. But it basically comes down to, from my perspective, we get trained that we are unworthy of receiving blank. Receiving anything. So receiving love, receiving money, receiving intimacy. If we feel that we are unworthy on any level, we're going to stop the money, we're going to stop the intimacy, we're going to stop the connection. Then you have somebody or yourself asking for connection, asking for financial turn of events, asking for intimacy, asking for someone's attention, to be in the presence of somebody else without the talk or the presence of the stressors. It becomes really hard to do, because in one aspect, we are trapped in a cycle. We are trapped in this programming that deems it unsafe, unworthy, volatile, comes and goes. And yet you're trying to actively now change that and be something different. So at 1 o'clock in the morning, I haven't been sleeping. I just got out of bed. I sat down on the floor and I tapped. And what I tapped was all my thoughts and feelings, all my judgments. And I really tapped into a place of like, regardless of my financial success, I am worthy of receiving love, money, attention, intimacy, all the things. Regardless of my financial situation, I can give love, intimacy, attention, time. And I had to tap on this. And you guys, I was trying not to wake Clayton up. I was like sobbing. Nose was running, tears were streaming down. I was trying to hold in my sobs. I was trying to not suck up my snot so loudly, but it needed to come out. And you know what? To be completely honest, I'm gonna have to tap on that a few times because it's still kind of there, and it doesn't always happen overnight. Some things are like magic and it's like boom, gone. Other things, we got to work on them, because when you release the energetic charge on these things, when you start to reprogram yourself and reset up, it takes a bit of time to recreate those neural pathways to get going. Now, it doesn't have to take years. Lord, we've got so many tools out there that bypass this. I've got these tools. But it's going to take maybe a few sessions of some tapping, of some like emotional clearing on my part to really unlayer this and start to really pull apart the entanglement. And then the magic happens when you are in life now and something comes up or a stressor comes up and you start to choose differently. Because now I'm aware of it. Now I can choose something different. So I just wanted to share that with you, get a little raw, a little vulnerable, because it literally happened last night from the time I'm recording this. I hope you took away something from that. I would love to hear your thoughts or experiences on that topic. And if you are someone who is kind of like, oh crap, like what is that for me? Let's have a session. Let's connect. Let's see what's coming up. And let's see if the work that I do is going to be something that resonates with you and your body to really start to shift and change that and actually shift it away from, shift it out of the body is what I'm trying to say. So we can connect, but really excited to see what you guys have to say in the comments. So until next time, until the next episode, until the next spontaneous release of something. Cheers, everybody. See you soon. Bye. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so grateful I get to do life and conversation like this together. If today landed for you, I would love to hear what your takeaways were. Hop over to Instagram and hit me up in the DMs or leave a comment below. I love reading all of them. And if you haven't already done so, pay it forward by subscribing, leaving a review, or sharing this with someone that you love. These actions directly impact the show and they help us reach a new audience, so I am very grateful in advance. And if you want to explore working together or dive deeper into this work, you can check out in the show notes all my current offers and ways to connect. Until next time, everybody, have a magical and fantastic day.